This is Brother Boaz, the messenger of the Lord Jesus and the Father. One of my brothers and sisters of a lot of stuff going against God, going whoring in the world. You read the Bible where God said that we were a whoring, men and women. Men call women whore because they were whoring. But God said we were whoring also for money, fortune, fame in this world. I'm a messenger of God, one of my brothers and sisters, that get out of this world. The Bible clearly states, come out of her. This great big whore. What happened is the world has turned God's truth into a lie. You got homosexuality. People agreeing on homosexuality. God, the rainbow, God covenant. My last video I made according to the rainbow. It was a covenant that God made with man and him, that he won't destroy the earth again with water. So the boy in the clouds is God covenant. It's not gay, it's not lesbian, none of that. And a lot of my brothers and sisters don't know that. I'm here today to tell you guys, I'm making this video for my brothers and sisters that's lost in this world, that's ignorant in the world. Ignorant doesn't mean you're dumb. Ignorant means you don't know. I'm here to give you that knowledge and wisdom, understanding that it's getting out of hand. Again, Jesus said also, read the Bible with Sodom and Gomorrah, the Bible where God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, the men in that city, the young man and the men, the others was gay. They wanted to sleep with the angels. They came and attacked Lot's house, and God destroyed the whole town of the city. Then Jesus says also in the New Testament that this generation is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. Where I state that when my father said it, or Jesus said that, that means that majority of the whole world is gay. You see on the news where this lady got convicted for it because she wouldn't allow gay marriage, and she wouldn't give license to a same-sex couple. Well, she was right. She's sitting in jail now in 2015. Well, when you grew up, you probably didn't know that many gay people. Now it's getting out of hand. I mean, the whole world. I'm here today to warn brothers and sisters to get it right. Pay attention to the TV set called the TV, football, sports, all sports, all entertainment in the world. They support gay. Put it this way: if you go into the group, and they say you want to donate $1 for the children's fund, and you go, you give $1, you'll feel that you was a participant in the children's fund, right? Therefore, the same thing, every time you go to these football games to support the world, support everything that they agree upon, this and that doesn't agree with God, you're a participant in that sin. So, what I'm saying is that the Bible clearly says, come out of the world. I'm here today to show you the proof of the Bible saying about whoremongers and how the world turned God's truth into a lie. If you have your Bibles, please have the Bible card. I want you to take these scriptures down. Go to 1 Timothy 1 and 10. 1 Timothy 1 and 10, we're going to start with that scripture. I also got this video showing you all of the rappers, the stars of the world, that they confessing to you that they gay. So don't take my word for it. Take this video today and take this lesson today, get an understanding. Get your kids out of entertainment. Get your kids, save your kids from this filthy, dirty world. Please go to 1 Timothy 1 and 10. 1 Timothy 1 and 10. 1 Timothy 1 and 10 says, for whoremongers, for them that defile themselves with mankind, for mysterious, for liars, for perjured person, and if there be any other thing that is contrary to sound doctrine. He's saying whoremongers for them that defile themselves with mankind. It means man with man, woman with woman. How you do mankind is man? Understand that. Then you define yourself with mankind, right? That's a man sleep with man, a woman sleep with woman. And when God talks about men in the Bible, he also is talking to the woman and the man. He's not just talking to the man, he also talking to both men, male and female. Okay, if you go to 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. Okay, 1 Corinthians 6 and 9, my Bible said, use your body to give God glory, okay? 9 says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God. He said, be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. He's still talking about mankind. He said effeminate, also, nor abusers of mankind, with mankind. So, what God is talking about, yeah, I mean, I can read on, because if you read the 10, it says, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkard, nor revelers, nor extortioners, nor inherit of kingdom of God. The Bible is basically telling you that all this filth, you won't inherit the kingdom of God. Okay, let's go to Romans 1 and 8. What happened is, we are in the land of our enemies. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. Their job is to get us, they call us the Jews. Also in Revelation, God said, I got something to do with the Jews that call themselves Jews or not, but they're the synagogue of Satan. What happened to the Bible is telling you who we are. This Bible is for the 12 tribes of Israel, for Israel. He clearly stated that from the beginning to the end. Also read Revelation when he said 144,000. That's what we say, they're going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Only Israel going to be in the kingdom of heaven. So the devil know him got so much time. His job is to get us to defile ourselves and go against God. And that's our brothers and sisters. They call us spics, they call us niggers, they call us black people, which we're not none of that. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. And it's written, it's in the Bible. Okay, if you go to Romans 1 and 18. Romans 1 and 18. Paul goes strictly to the Romans, because the Romans are basically guilty of gay, and they gave it to us, and we were taking it for money. That's what my father mean. Lord Jesus and God says about we were whoring. This is what he's talking about. Okay, Romans 1 and 18. Romans 1 and 18. Okay, it starts out clearly. God's anger at sin. Paul wrote this letter to the Romans and the Greeks for their sin, for what they're guilty of. And Paul going to tell you right now what the Romans are guilty of. We're in the land of our enemies, which are the Roman and Greek, which is Babylon right now today. What happened is they changed our names to niggers, black people, which we're not. We are the 12 tribes of Israel. I'm going to have a clip. I'm going to show you the tribes of who we are. And this and that. Like I said, their job is to get us to defile ourselves like they have been. And it's all in entertainment, producers, TV, in this world. And you will see that their target is to get rid of all the Jews, destroy us. But it's easy, because what happens is they're making us do it ourselves. It's serving them for money of the world. Okay, it says Romans 1 and 18. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all the ungodliness and unrighteousness of man, who hold the truth of unrighteousness, because that which may be known of God is manifest in them of God, hath showed unto them, for the invisible things of him, from the creation of the world, are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. God saying that you can see his creation, you see his works. Nobody got no excuse to see what God created. The stars, the moon, the sun, the day, the night, our health, what God blessed us with, his breath, his life, and everything. We have no excuse, because we know it's God. We know it's God. He says, 21, because that when they knew God, they glorified him not as God, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Professing themselves to be wise, they became fools, and changing the glory of the uncorruptible God, into the image made like unto corruptible man, into birds and four-footed beasts and creeping things. Wherefore God also gave them to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, and dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of God into a lie, and worshiped this and served the Creator more than the creature more than the Creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. For this cause God gave them up to a vile affliction. For even though women did change the natural use of which is against nature. God is telling you that your women, Paul saying, the women changed the natural use of what God gave them. Women supposed to be with men. They changed it from being with animals and women and all that stuff. This is the Bible telling you that. Okay? It said 27. And likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one towards another, men with men, working that which is unseemly, and receiving unto themselves recompensing of their error which was met. God saying that men with men. This is a letter to the Romans. When you read the Bible, Romans is the letter that Paul wrote to the Romans, which is what they're guilty of. So we're in the land of our enemy, which is the Romans and the Greeks, which is Babylon today. And we're serving the Romans and the Greeks, their lifestyle, everything. If you look up your history, you will see, okay, my last name is Quarterman, okay? You look at Quarterman, and you're like, okay, Quarterman go back to my old slave master. It don't go back to the Bible where who in front of church right there. It's going to go back to my slave master. Your last name, whatever your last name is, Evans. You go look up your history, look at Evans, you want to look up, and it's going to go all the way back to your slave master, because we were called by the name of our master, which was over us, which was a slave master. So our name is not our names will change. Okay? If you go to Joel 3:3, Joel 3:3 in the Old Testament, Joel 3:3. And please take these notes down, because this is serious and it's something important for our kids and our future generation, that we let them know about how the Father, the rockets is, the stars is, the music is, this whole world is. And we forewarn our kids and everybody that they get it right before Jesus comes. Okay, it's Joel 3:3. Joel 3:3 says, and they have cast lots for our people, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. You see, yeah, what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon? But the Bible is telling you that they gave a boy for a harlot. So when you become a rock or star idol, they give a boy for a harlot and a woman for wine. Also, but the women also do the same thing. Men, they sleep with same sex. I'll read it again. Joel 3:3. And they have cast lots for our people, talking about Israel, and have given a boy for a harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Okay? The Bible is telling you that what our enemies are going to do with us when we came over here in this land. Why do you think these guys get paid so much money? Why do you think Puffy, all these guys, football players, all these get paid all that money? Because I realize what happens is they do anything for money. And the devil knows that the last thing that a man or woman could do is sleep with same sex. So the devil knows once you sleep with men and women sleep with women, he knows that it's most likely you won't enter into the kingdom of heaven. And his target is the 12 tribes of Israel. It's his first target, because he knows everybody else. The rest of the Gentiles, they accustomed to it. They've been accustomed to it before Jesus came and died for the world. They was already doing all this stuff, and they believed in their heart that it was fine, the school was good. But now they know, because they know the word also. The devil knows about it. Okay, if you go to Obadiah 1:11, Old Testament, Obadiah. Obadiah 1 and 11. Obadiah 1 and 11. Okay, Obadiah says, "In the day that thou stoodest on the other side, in that day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into the gates and cast lots upon Jerusalem." He's talking about Israel, Jerusalem, who is us. Jerusalem and Israel is the same thing. 12 tribe Israel is the same thing. Even thou was as one of them. In 12, but thou shouldest not have looked on that day of thy brother, and that day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah. In that day, Judah is the name of the first tribe, the 12th tribe of Israel, which is Judah, which they call niggers, they call blacks. In that day, neither of the destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in that day of distress. The Bible is basically telling you again that in that day we turn our back on each other for them. We want to praise and worship them. We praise and worship them more than God. And they did all this stuff to us, but it's happened to us because we disobeyed God. You read the Old Testament, that God didn't curse us, we cursed ourselves. Well, God said, "I give out blessings, I give out curses, I give you a free will." I Cain and Abel. Abel did what was good. Cain did what bad. God also told Cain, he said, "All you gotta do is do good." But he chose bad. So we chose bad, we turned our back on God. So we were scattered out amongst the whole world because God had spoken. If you do evil, this is what will happen to you, and that's what happened to us. Okay? If you go to Nahum, it's Nahum, Old Testament, 3 and 10. Nahum 3 and 10 is an Old Testament. Nahum 3 and 10. Okay. It says, "Yet was she carried away." It's talking about Israel. "She went into captivity. Her young children also were dashed into pieces at the top of all the streets." It happened today. You see our brothers and sisters at the top of the streets getting slaughtered and killed by Edomites, by Greeks and Romans. Every day on the news, you see it. Okay. And they cast lots for the honorable men, and all her great men were bounded in chains. Okay, the rappers and stars, they're bound in chains because they're gay. They're not doing what God's supposed to do for God. They're doing it for the world. They're bound in chains because they're still in prison for money, for the rest of the world. They're also being obedient to man sleeping with man for money. They're bound in chains. They don't think they're in prison. They don't think they're locked up. They don't think they're serving the devil, but they are. They bound in chains. They bound in chains because if they leave what you think that their servant will do to them, because they're a servant to sin, as in going against what God say, they're serving the devil. So therefore they're in prison and sin, doing what they want to do for the world and not for God. Okay? I'm going to read it again. He said, "Yet was she carried away. She went into captivity, her young children also, dashed in pieces at the top of all the streets." Watch the news, you'll see that all our brothers and sisters, what they call black people, you see that we get killed, we get slaughtered at the top of the street. Cops pull us over, this and that, kill us, this and that, all kind of stuff. It's still happening today. The Bible is written, it's telling you what's going on, if you read and understand it. And they cast lots for her honorable men, and all her great men were bound in chains. So when you read the Bible, bound in chains mean you're locked down, you're bound to something. They're bound to Satan. They're bound to serving Satan. The Bible says you're a servant of sin, you're a servant to Satan. You're not serving God, but you're not serving God. But God has chosen people. That's why he said men are called on the fear of chosen, because yeah, these guys are called, he gave them great voices, he gave them great talent, he gave them great understanding. But they let the riches and the money and the power of the world take them. When you look at when Jesus was tempted in the wilderness, you'll see where the devil said all this could be yours on. All these cities and towns and all this Hollywood could be yours on if you bow down. Jesus said, it is written, thou shouldn't tempt the Lord thy God. Just he said, get behind me, Satan. So what happens is these guys don't say that. These guys ain't strong like Jesus. They don't want to be strong. They won't, but the devil got off of them, okay? And then you go to Psalms 137. You see where David also was a slave. And David said the same thing. Go to Psalms 137 Psalms. Right there it says Psalms. Okay, it says by the river of Babylon. They was on the river of Babylon when they sat down in the spirit. They were telling you that we're slaves. So how can they write an image of David as a white man in the Bible when David was a slave also, and he was being, you know, he was captive, and he was being a slave. He tells it right here, 137 Psalm. This is what David said. By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. He said, yeah, we wept when we remember Zion. We hanged our harps upon the willow, which was a tree, in the midst thereof. For there they that carried us away captive required us a song, and they that wasted us required us a mirth, saying, sing us one of your songs of Zion. This is their reply. How shall we sing the Lord's song in a strange land? Babylon, where we're at now. Okay? And said, if I forget thee, O Jerusalem, let my right hand forget her cunning. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the roof of my mouth. If I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. What he's saying is Jerusalem, Israel, is the chief joy. Now we captured them, they want us to be happy and praise around them. That's what David's saying. I cannot sing my Lord's song around y'all. Y'all taking our kids and dashing them against the wall. How can I be happy serving y'all? He said, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even of the foundations thereof. And he said, right out, he said in Edom. 7 says, 137 Psalms and 7. It said, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, which is our brother, Esau and Jacob. Jacob and Esau is two twins. Edomites are white men. Jacob is us, 12 tribes of Israel came through Jacob and Esau, which now we are slaves to them. Read again, it says 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughters of Babylon. Now he telling you that the daughters of Babylon, women of Babylon, he said, are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast saved us. Happy shall he that taketh and dashes thy little ones against the stones. David is basically telling you who he was. So how can anybody put a white image in the Bible saying Jesus is white, Paul is white, all the disciples white, this is not white? When you read the book of Apocrypha, Apocrypha clearly tell you that. That's why Apocrypha was taken out of the Bible. So you don't know the truth. But since you don't read and you don't study and you don't go to God, you don't know this stuff. You live a world of, like the world said, it is what it is. You accept sin. It ain't what it ain't. You cannot accept sin. Leave that word, it is what it is, to the world. Stop dressing like the rappers and the stars that so Tyler Perry, all the blessings put on dresses and this and that. But I just want you guys to watch this video. This video going to show you that get your kids out of the world. Get your kids into God. If you don't know about God, tell them much as you know and pray. Pray earnestly for God to receive you. This is the seventh day of the Lord. This is the day that I most especially earnestly want to get my messages out to heal and save everybody with God's word, not me. And I'm preaching to you God's word, speaking to you God's word. But watch these videos, you're going to see the truth. I love all, and it's sad, it's hurtful that we've been tricked. I was part of participating in the sin of the world, and I thought it was cool. Somebody tried to warn and tell me, "Oh man, who you think you is, man? You don't tell me what to do." I don't know, I'm on this and that. I always had something negative to say, but now I know since I'm serving the Lord Jesus and the Father, not a man. Man didn't teach me none of this. The world didn't teach me none of this. My Father chose me out of the world for me to be a minister and preach to everybody, to get them heads up and be a messenger, Lord Jesus and the Father, this day, forevermore. Watch this video. You're going to see the truth of your brothers and sisters, who you praise and worship, who you trust like. Amen.
But yo, T.I., thank God that he's free at last. Jeezy, oh my God, you know, Jeezy, Busta Rhymes. That's it. Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross.
Oh, Rick Ross. Rick Ross.
My brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like, just I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes.
I'm telling people now, you know my new slogan is? My new slogan is we come out December 4th, we gonna own the fourth quarter. You heard me? We gonna own the fourth quarter. And if you don't jump on the bandwagon now, it's a problem, because I don't want you jumping on the bandwagon come when we this far. You better hop on now. I'm giving all these magazines, don't chop this. Everybody a chance to hop on now. Don't come hopping on later. I'm not like winning the Super Bowl and then want to automatically be a fan of mine. Don't do that. I'm advise you to hop on now and get on the train and don't miss it.
Exactly. One thing I noticed about you, you're a really incredible dancer.
Oh, thank you.
And I wonder, like, take moves from people like Chris Brown.
What? You said, do I take moves?
Yo.
Why would I take a move?
Yo, nobody is touching my man. I got $1 million on it. The best dance out.
Real talk, bro.
For
real. Honestly, you don't, bro. So don't ask this man. He taking moves from Chris Brown, and don't ask no other disrespectful ass, stupid ass questions. That's real talk. You got a problem when you can holler at me, bro.
Wait, hold on.
That's real. That's real talk. Oh, that's right, pal. Yeah, you probably about to go do 106 Park. I missed the 106 Park, homie. I'm out, bro. Come on. Oh, I ain't even finna let you go out like that, Pep. And that's real talk, man.
And he come out, hey, and he can come out here and see about it too. For real. He can holler at Big D and Big Los if it's a problem. Hey, D, handle that, Big D.
that you've done songs with gay rappers? And you know, who are not obviously in the closet?
Possibly.
Yeah?
Oh, when you say who not in the closet?
Who is in the closet?
Possibly, man.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So you think that you've worked with a gay rapper?
Yeah, man. And gay, not being just full out gay, but hiding it, trying to pretend like he, you know, loves girls and live the rap lifestyle, but really, he's a man fan.
He's a man fan?
Yeah. There's a lot of man fans out there in hip hop.
I got you. I got you.
I see how you niggas be looking at niggas when I be around too. They be looking at niggas crazy, and you be thinking, you know, see, wait, no, I'm saying what you might think. You might just see a rapper, right? Looking at another rapper, you might think it's like he looking at a nigga like he got a problem with him, right? But nah, he really looking at him like a man fan. There's a lot of man fans in hip hop, man.
There's a whole bunch of you hoe-ass rap niggas that's in the closet, nigga. Yeah, you in the closet, nigga. Know what I'm talking about? You a homosexual, know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against you, but nigga.
The only reason why you probably hearing them on the radio a lot and seeing their video a lot is because they got like little weird situations with niggas. I don't know if it's like a homosexual situation, some believing in the devil type situation, some going against the grain situation. Niggas be doing any and everything they gotta do.
I got 100 plus. I got 15 carats. You understand? Ooh. You won't see them. They big and they swole.
So when you kiss, I gotta ask, ladies. I got y'all up here. So when you kiss a girl, right?
Hey, I'm the only person he kissed. That's how I roll. That's nobody else, man. We roll like that.
Okay, now.
Ain't no freak. Okay, we just roll like that. That's my son. I raised him. You heard me?
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Oh, Jay Fizzle, for real. Jay Fizzle. Jay Fizzle. Okay. I got my son right here. Okay. Special delivery, too. You all right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Big Lack. How you doing, Wayne? Big Stone. Everything good? My bad.
You know what I'm saying? You know, baby, being able to get one to do that, you know what I'm saying? Because fuck. I was brainwashed at one time, you know what I'm saying? I would have did anything the nigga said do. I probably wouldn't have went that far. You know what I'm saying? I probably would have been like, you know, what you tripping off or whatever, but you know, Shorty ain't don't know no better, you know what I'm saying? Whole thing. He don't know no better though. I mean, you know, what could I say? What could I say? I'm trying to give him some credit.
Back to my boy Ray J 24/7 coming to you live. We got a serious concert that we got to attend to. Concert in my living room. You know, that's how we do on 24/7. Everybody, I'm gonna say that grab somebody's hand. If you're feeling lonely, and you're going through hard times in your life, just relax.
Be best friends, love would never end, it would just begin. If I had one wish, you would be my boo. Promise to love you, trust me, I trust you. If I had one wish,
The memories of Grand Rapids certainly feel a long way away.
Yes. My boy, that boy killing it. Oh my God, that boy stupid.
When I seen it, like for myself too, there's a lot of artists I like, but I am the father of a 14-year-old child that's influenced by hip hop, how I was influenced by hip hop when I was young. So I wouldn't want him to do the Kanye skirt thing. When these guys do wear the skirts or their clothes,
ASAP Rocky,
or their clothes that look like female clothes, I think they have to understand the impact they have on our culture.
First of all, I want to say, can you stand up? I got to see this outfit again that you have on. This is like amazing. I mean, this is like, that's sick.
One question though.
When I hit Slay, he ain't gonna be able to even stay in his own town because I got some goons out there that's gonna get him too.
Over the phone, Ray,
on the phone that like niggas, and they gonna rape that nigga. Bring that nigga over and stick it in that nigga booth.
All right.
It was just too much.
What happened? Some of the booty goons got locked up?
Nah, it was none like that.
You still got booty goons?
Come on.
Yeah, wait, what is a booty goon?
That was the one thing that really took me off guard.
You said you got guys that will rape Fab.
It was a bad night, man. And Fab, no, I was turned up.
Nah, because we had somebody up here and they was like that. They know that you and Suge really have dudes.
Yeah, Claudia Jordan. Claudia Jordan was like,
it's the guys that were in jail, and they.
She said she was chilling with Suge, and Suge was sharper than a screwdriver. And Suge said, "Yeah, you know I have my mans and then rape them."
No, but that is the scariest punishment I think that you could have placed on him.
Suge Knight's on here too. Suge Knight was sharpening a screwdriver talking to me about how some of his boys raped some guy one time. It's like, I guess that makes me...
Wait, Suge Knight has booty goons just like Ray J has booty goons?
He does. He was telling me, like, this guy basically disrespected him, so he was sharpening a screwdriver talking, I was like, this is my life.
You sure he didn't scare you out the panties?
No,
a guy sharpening a screwdriver talking about rape. You might just give it up.
Suge Knight, we good.
We the Eat a Booty gang. You know, our motto is, baby, lay down, we got you. You know, a lot of motherfuckers were trying to. Radio station, I meant to call Ricky Smiley ass. That's my homeboy anyway. You know, they get their joke thing on. You know, I'm a big jokester too. So, but they was trying to insinuate that we was some fruity ass niggas or something. But nigga, we Eat a Booty gang. If you niggas won't eat your old ass, we'll eat it.
I do got to ask you about the leopard print joint you had on. Now, was that a shirt or was that a dress?
Oh yeah, that was a dress.
That was a dress?
I think that was like a 7, 8-year-old dress, right?
rappers in, you know, more commonly worn feminine attire. Young Thug has been topic of discussion for a lot of people because he's openly said that he wore like a little girl dress at, I don't know, video, some appearance or something. But at the same time, I mean, people know he's really in the streets like that. I mean, you know, he has videos with all his homies with ratchets and whatnot. He is apparently has a wild life.
Man, so yo, man, there's also, you know, been a lot of talk with 50 Cent saying a few things, you know what I'm saying? Maybe about the way you handle yours.
We got money, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We got money.
So why is it that Wayne didn't respond to him?
We got money, man. We on islands and jets fucking hoes, man. We ain't tripping on petty shit. We got money.
At the end, it's only gonna be Tony Yayo and 50. Banks gonna go too, man. I'm telling you, it's only a certain amount of time, man, that you just niggas in their ass, man. You can't. That's me, man. I seen the rubber coming, I jet it. I'm out, nigga. I'm not with that homo shit, man. You can do it to them niggas, man. So niggas is, you know, they niggas love ass, but you know, butt pirates. They do all that, you know. That's they, man. I like girls.
I was supposed to sign with Young Money. Okay. I was supposed to, but I sat around Birdman. You know, Birdman gonna sit around and give you the real. I'm scrolling through my comments, you heard me? See how you little pussy-ass boys comment talking about some, man, gay you eat ass? Yeah, nickel, I'm a gangster, nickel. Real niggas eat booty, man. Real niggas please they bitches, nickel. I don't get tired.
All this ass play is priming you for something. All this infatuation with the ass and the asshole and having heterosexual men obsessed with the asshole is to prime you for something else. To be comfortable with sodomy, to just be comfortable with ass play. And to make you so comfortable that now you can't talk about somebody else who's into ass play. Because they're psychologically making you feel like sodomy, and that's what it is, anal sex, is part of natural sex.
I got a lot of gay friends, you know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx, you know what I'm saying? John Travolta. I fuck with I got a lot of gay homies. Like,
would you
like,
ever?
Would I fuck Diddy? Yeah. Yeah, I fuck Diddy. I'm not gonna front. I'd fuck the shit out of Diddy. Speaking of the buck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Like, you know, Diddy's attractive, you know what I'm saying? Get him off with like a bottle of Ciroc, like, you know, shot of Ciroc. You know, he got plenty of Ciroc, like, you know what I'm saying? Get him fucked up. You know, I fuck. Like,
you go back to that Ozone article and you read every statement I made in there, and if you find a place in there where I lied about somebody after you research it, y'all give me a call back and I clarify what I meant.
There it is, Pimp.
Now guess what? Now let me say this, and I want it to be clear. I'm not apologizing for what I said. I'm clarifying what I meant by what I said.
Right.
Okay. We all know Atlanta, the South, we got to start acting like it's the South. And we got to start having some pride like it's the South. And let me say this, y'all might not like this, because a lot of people don't like stuff. But ATL is considered to be the gay capital of the world right now. And y'all got clubs over there with boys standing in the parking lot kissing on the mouth. And you know, if you're gay and you're out of the closet, that's cool, because everybody got their preference. But man, it's time to start cleaning up our own neighborhood, because a dude from Texas shouldn't have to get on in no magazine to make you clean up your neighborhood. So if I really wanted to diss Atlanta, it was a bunch of things I could have said about a bunch of people, and I could have really dissed and hurt some feelings. Now, don't you know that?
Yes, sir.
Because I know who the gay rappers is. I know who let them models stick them dildos in them, and I know who did what, where, when, and why. Nah, man, it's no need to embarrass nobody that ain't done nothing to us.
Respect.
But if you gay, man, and you ashamed of it, you need to stop doing stuff you're ashamed of. Anything done in the dark gonna come to the light. I ain't gotta expose them, because they exposing themselves every day and every night. Okay, so if you gay and you rap and you stand in the closet, then you need to come on out of the closet and let us know who you is. Because if you ain't proud of what you do, then don't do it. And if anything you're ashamed of, you shouldn't be doing. You know who's getting caught in the Range Rover with the bar. You know what's going on in Atlanta, just like I know. You know who got caught in the Range Rover with the bar. Okay?
Nah, I don't really.
You know.
I've just received word that it's time for the Ryan Report on Atlanta's big station, V103.
It's the Ryan Report brought to you by Charter Communications. Who had this accident trying to pick up the transvestites at 1 o'clock in the morning? Hip-hop superstar based in the A.
And all he rap about is gay shit. He's with the gays. And we know this. Bro, you do anything for, like, Wayne was trying to sneak into the gay world. He was trying to stay hood, but trying to grasp that gay fan base. Yeah. The motherfuckers are in the billions, bro. Gay people are in the billions. And Macklemore does stuff for gay people. Macklemore does stuff for gay people, bro. And when they put them votes in, 1 billion of them rainbow motherfuckers was tallying up. Like I said, I just think like him pushing the gay stuff is what helped it.
Jay-Z, man, he's involved with this shit, man. He involved with that play shit.
First off, you know, I want to make a statement. As far as Jay-Z, I never said he was a homosexual.
He's involved with this shit, man. He involved with that play shit.
Would not call me being a heterosexual. I would never insult a man by calling him a homosexual.
He's involved with this shit, man. He involved with that play shit.
You know, as far as that's concerned, I never witnessed any homosexual activity because, I mean, come on, first of all, if I did, like, what would I be doing?
I'm not gonna say that I got a lot of gay fans, but shit, after I got naked, like, I got like almost fucking 12,000 more followers. Niggas!
I've never did nothing female-ish, like, you know, like, I've never, like, hugged a guy. I've never, Lil Wayne kissed my father on the lips. I've never wore a skirt, you know what I mean? I've never wore girl leggings. Like, I've never did stuff like that. He can be the most gangstest nigga on the planet. That does not mean he's not a Macklemore.
I wore a see-through shirt. That lets you know how I feel about the man right now. And I'm not afraid to say that I embrace his music, him as a man and as a person. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't mean that I'm gay or anything like that. But I'm just saying, if I was to go there, okay, so he's my first choice. I'm just saying. But I'm saying that in a very like, what's up type way. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be like the average type thing. It would be like, Lenny, what's up, what's up with that stuff? It wouldn't be like, you know, feminine would be like homies sharing music, and then we shared love. Lenny Kravitz.
But this is what the game is going to. That's what it's going to. Then, here it is, it's time for a contract to come out. Nigga want to sign you for 5 years. You like, nah, dog. So you don't want to sign with us? Nah. Nah. Man, pop in the tape. Show this nigga what he did last night. And that motherfucker like, man, what the fuck? Yeah, well, what the fuck? That's what happened. You got fucked. What you gonna do? You gonna sign that contract. You don't want nobody in the hood to see that shit. You don't want this shit to get out, dog.
I'm in motherfucking rich gang and shit. You niggas keep trying to test me. Y'all keep trying to test me. Keep trying to see if I'm under the 5 and shit. But anyway, yeah, I was on Media Takeout on World Star and shit. Yeah, Birdman fucked me. He fucked me in the ass for the deal. I'm gonna be real. Birdman fucked me for the deal, man. I suck Birdman. We in the motherfucking building 2015. Yeah, nigga. What up? Woo, 2015 rich gang, man. 2015, Bird loves us. He loves us. Birdman fucked me for the deal.
Now, is this true or not? We don't know. You see when these rappers start trolling, like for example, Young Thug, we have all these Kevin Gates, they're trolling. Now your trolling comes back to bite you in the ass because you gotta really live that troll, right? You've been trolling that you might be homosexual, that you're into a homosexual lifestyle. Well, this kid seems homosexual, and he says he's doing homosexual shit with you. So until you come clear this shit up, we might be inclined to believe it. You gotta really live that troll.
Hey, I'm on that Hugh Hefner shit, man. If I ever was to have to go sit down 20, 25 years, the time they let you sit at home with your family, I'm bound to go get my motherfucking breast dead. I'm bound to get my titty dead so I can do my 25 years with Hov. I'm bound to go get my motherfucking breast dead. I'm bound to get my titty dead so I can do my 25 years with Hov.
These gay and transgender inmates would be in grave danger elsewhere, but inside this unique wing of the jail, they have found safe haven away from gang rivalries and inmate-on-inmate violence. It is so safe, in fact, that some straight inmates try to fake being gay to get in.
I'm bound to go get my motherfucking breast dead. I'm bound to get my titty dead so I can do my 25 years with Hov.
I'm sitting in the K6G wing of the Men's Central Jail. These are gay and transgender inmates, people who, for the most part, are non-violent offenders. Almost all that I met today are here due to drug addiction. They are segregated from the general population for their own safety.
Want to hurt me, you know, just for being what I am, what I'm portrayed as.
33-year-old Erica Anderson is transgender.
Bound to go get my motherfucking breast dead.
So you are on hormones.
Yeah.
Even though you're in jail. Complications in this place as well. Being locked up together, relationships can develop.
Be like, Lenny, what's up, What's up with that stuff?
Gay you eat ass? Yeah, nickel. I'm a gangster, nickel. Real niggas eat booty, man.
Relationships can develop.
Homies sharing music, and then we shared love.
Jail special. A couple of months ago. Now, normally when you see a special about jail, it's on regular TV, and there's a lot of shit they don't show. Oh, not the HBO jail special. Oh, they showed it all. They were interviewing a brother, and then they said, now, sir, when a new inmate comes in, and he wants some drugs, how do you initiate it? The guy goes, well, the first thing I do is make him toss my salad.
When a new jack come in prison, right, he don't have no imagination what's going on in prison. He don't understand who's who, what's what, right? Most all young guys come in prison, they will try to find a homosexual first to find out who got the drugs, who to talk to, who not to talk to, you know, which back swings to move on, right? In certain jails, you have a lieutenant standing up there, and when guys come in, everybody's standing up there and they point down, yeah, that young motherfucker's mine, that's mine. First of all, right, if he's a newcomer, right, I want him to suck my ass with Joe.
Real niggas eat booty, man. Man, I'd rather be a real nigga that eat booty than a pussy, scary, bitch ass nigga.
In 2013, man, they letting people get married. I'm saying to each his own, long as you don't bring that part of your life. Like I said, people's personal choices have nothing to do with their talent. His sneakers is his talent. You understand his personal preference of if he's gay or would we, so what? So you like your sneakers, buy him. Okay.
Fashion and hip hop has always been relevant. I think it's the genre of the fashion, whether it's high fashion, low fashion. Jeremy Scott was always seen as more fashion, but it wasn't always masculine fashion. You know, there was a sense of femininity to it, you know, and I think that fear of being feminine and that, you know, that whole thought is just out the door. It doesn't exist anymore, especially with artists like Rocky, who's kind of the first to kind of boot off and say, you know what, fuck fashion.
I'm not gay. I suck a dick or two, but I'm not gay. You know, every blue moon, like, I make sure that I make sure I'm not gay. You know what I'm saying? I see a nice chick, and I'll be like, ooh, she bad. You know what I'm saying? I see an attractive dude, and I'll be like, that nigga ugly. I don't like that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I think about it twice, but still. You know what I'm saying? I make sure I'm not gay. I make sure. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing wrong. Like, it ain't nothing wrong. Like, if you want to hit a nigga, like, you know, every blue moon, like, that ain't gay.